It's Friday, it's noon South African time, and that means it's time for Fitness Friday Live. And I'm so excited because next week, the new season of Five Color Fitness launches. It's season 3 on Supersport. And I was lucky enough to be a guest on the show once again to do some workouts with some incredible trainers. And our guest today is going to answer any of your fitness and health related queries. We're going to talk weight loss, we're going to talk health, we're going to talk about tips heading into the festive season and how to make sure you stick to a healthy diet, but still have fun at the same time. And then, of course, any questions that you have for our guest, just pop it in the comment section below. We'll address it. We'll get our guests to answer it live. And we're also going to talk about what to expect from the new season of Five Color Fitness. It's on Supersport. And I want to know from you, have you watched any of the first 2 seasons? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you have, whose workout was your favorite? Which instructor did you really enjoy working out with? Let me know. And let's celebrate, because the team that put this production together in the middle of lockdown, in the start of lockdown, way back when, about 250 days ago, started this production as a way to uplift fitness trainers and fitness professionals in the industry within South Africa. And the show has been renewed for a 3rd season. And I suspect in the new year, we'll probably see season 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it's a health show on Supersport where you get to work out every single day, 7 days a week with some incredible trainers. So season 2 is on Showmax. It is also on Catch Up. It is on Supersport at the moment. And our guest joining us today live on Fitness Friday is someone I met on set in August, September, when we were shooting season 2. And this year I got to work out with him on the new season. So you'll see that next week. And we'll share more details on that with you. Anver Alexander, welcome to Fitness Friday Live.
Hi, Liezel. Thanks for having me. It's nice to see you outside of the show for a change.
And normally we're in workout kits together, working out in beautiful Cape Town. Can we let people in on where we're working out on the show?
The new season is shot as Ideas Cartel. What a place, eh? What a beautiful place. I enjoyed every second of the season shooting it. It was awesome. Yeah, that place is stunning. It's stunning.
It is so beautiful. For anyone watching anywhere in the world, there are a lot of guests from all over the world viewing Fitness Friday Live. Give them a little bit of an insight of what it looked like where we were filming.
So I was lucky enough to host a segment with the owner, Skylar, and I just digged into some of how he came about it, and like he just put a whole lot of ideas together from his staff, which was absolutely amazing. And if you walk in, it's got a very rustic but yet a modern feel. And we were lucky enough to shoot on the roof overlooking the city. So from where you are anywhere in the world, you see us working out in Cape Town City and overlooking the city. Absolutely awesome.
And that's what we can expect from the new season. Workout wise, people get overwhelmed when we say it's a fitness show because people expect you have to be super fit. And you got a chance to work out with me. I'm not super fit. I did the easier way. For people who are overwhelmed with their workouts and feel that fitness is that dreaded word, why should someone watch the show?
So first of all, it's a great guidance, because like you see when we did our workout, you always have the trainer give the more difficult version, and then they'll always make somebody do the easier version. And throughout the show, we will always say, if you struggle with this exercise, rather do it this way. And we'll always give pointers out for people that start in their fitness journey. And that's what's so great about the show. We're not expecting you to be Superman. You can be Superman training on the show and get a good workout. But as a beginner, we always help you guys out also that's just starting off their fitness journey.
And the show's been incredible for you because viewers watch and then they can interact with you on your social media platforms. And you've had a number of clientele come from the show, but you've also answered a number of fitness questions as well to people who are struggling with their journeys.
No, definitely. And we always get, any personal trainer can tell you, they always get very common, the same question all the time. And it's pretty much the same answer all the time. So like when people say, oh, they're trying to lose weight, and the first thing is just get moving. Number one, get moving. And then the second thing is obviously just watch what you eat. And we don't want to put people on diets or anything like that. So obviously just control your calorie intake. And when you move and control your calorie intake, the results will come.
But now it's festive season. It's hard to do that. What advice do you have?
My advice to you have is just have a little bit of discipline. like the old saying goes, if you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you never did before. So have a little bit of discipline this festive season, and obviously be safe. It's not going to be a festive season like previous festive seasons we had before. We obviously, the world is in a whole different space where we were before. So we won't be going out as much as we used to and partying as much as we used to. So use this time to maybe align your discipline. You still celebrate with your family and friends, but use this time to align your discipline, and then absolutely set the goal hard for next year. But start getting a little bit of momentum, like don't overeat, So the nice thing about this time of season is there's a lot of protein. So there's a lot of protein going about. So focus on that protein, get some veggies in with it. Eat your carbs, but be disciplined on your carbs, and just overall have fun. But at the same time, just start moving. It's a perfect time. We're not clubbing as much this year, so it's a perfect time to get a workout on the beach or to go run on the beach and celebrate the beautiful weather we might have this festive season.
Now, tell me about yourself. How did your fitness journey start, and how did your career launch in the fitness industry?
So I've been a bit of a yo-yo. So I was a very athletic guy in high school, playing rugby, the common high school jock. And then I finished school and I went overseas for a few years. There was a lot of partying going on there. And then I gained weight, and then I started playing rugby again when I got back to South Africa. But with rugby, you don't really need to be any sort of. You just need to be fit. You don't have to look fit. And then I stopped playing rugby and I went off the bandwagon a little bit when I started working in the hospitality industry. And then just as any other common person, I went through a bad breakup and I started going to the gym just to get my mind off things. And little did I know what it would become like. As the more the results came, the harder I trained, the more results came, the more I started like really loving this lifestyle, and it became very much a lifestyle to me, even though I was working not in this field. And I was just, God answers what you're looking for, and I was trying to look for a new direction in life, and I was trying to think, what will I do? If I wanted to become a paramedic or so, I was wondering, should I join the fire brigade? And personal trainer was on the cards, and one day I was just having just a normal lunchtime service at where I was working. And then the guys from Exercise Teachers Academy was sitting, and I was literally just on Google that afternoon, sitting, Googling personal trainers courses. And Exercise Teachers Academy came up first. And I saw these guys sitting with his uniform on. So I just asked them about it. And
Oh,
2, 3 days later, they gave me a call. They said, come through to one of our classes, see if you enjoy it. And the rest was history since then.
wow, that is serendipitous and a
Yeah,
God instance.
yeah,
Just incredible, being
yeah.
answered exactly what you need at that time.
Exactly, exactly. And I was praying hard. I was just like, what direction should I go? I was so confused at that stage of my life. I just didn't want to be in the industry I was in anymore. Nothing wrong with hospitality. I just felt it wasn't for me anymore at that stage of my life. I guess when I was younger and I was a bartender throwing bottles up in the air, it was quite fun then. But as we got a little bit older, I need to look out for something different, something I can actually grow into. And I'm just feeling like right now, ever since I moved to Cape Town, I've really been feeling growth in my industry. So I'm really happy I made that move. Yeah.
When did you move to Cape Town? How long have you been living here?
Only 2 years, Liezel. I'm from Port Elizabeth, born and bred in PE. Then I moved up to Cape Town in the beginning of 2019, and it was the best move I made for my career.
Now, I have to
Yeah.
tell you, I come from Pretoria and I love Cape Town. And
Uh-huh.
you're from a very active city, PE. Everyone knows that the Ironman is run there every year in
Yeah.
April. It's a very active city. What was the
Yeah.
differences you found in terms of fitness and lifestyle between the two cities?
I think in Port Elizabeth, it's more of a when people train with you, it becomes more of a necessity. So you deal, and it's great for your career because you get a lot of experience. You get to work with people, a lot of people that actually need personal training. And I found in Cape Town it becomes a little bit because obviously people earn a little bit more. It's more of a luxury. So but you still get people that also need you here in Cape Town. So I just found in PE like you have less clients that stick for you long term. Whereas in Cape Town, there's people that stick with you for a very long time. I still have clients with me now from the day I walked in Cape Town. They're still with me now. And I absolutely love that. It creates a little bit of stability in your business side of things, Even though in PE, you're constantly working with new people, you gain new experiences, but it's nice from a business point of view to have that stability, knowing this client is sticking with you for X amount of time. And I'm sure probably my two long-standing clients, old Gary, um,
It's scary.
yeah. So he's been with me for a very long time since I started off here in Cape Town. Yeah.
And that's incredible. And it's amazing the clientele that you meet, they become friends. It's not just
Exactly.
clients anymore. You're actually working with them, not just from a physical perspective, mentally. During lockdown, you worked with a lot of clients, not only virtually, but in real life as
Yeah.
well, when we were allowed to train together. And they become friends.
Exactly. And it's amazing the impact we have on people's lives, and not just the physical, but the mental also. And I always tell people, exercise shouldn't be something that's just physical. If you take it as just physical, you're always going to be disappointed because our body goes through so much things on a daily. But if it becomes more and not only on a daily, but our bodies are constantly changing depending on where we are in our lives and stuff like that. So if it just becomes physical, if you're just training just to look at yourself in the mirror and go, oh, I've got a nice six pack, then it becomes a null and void type of thing. So I always say keep it also mental. Let it be a release. Let it be something you look forward to. Because we all know, like, if it's just exercise, it doesn't really pay off. So you got to balance the two out. So let the exercise try and help you find balance in your life and actually better your life. And those times when your personal trainer just shouts at you, give me two more, even when you can't, that's something you can take into your life, when you're struggling with something else, like whether you have a deadline going, whether you have a project to put in place, you can hear your personal trainer shouting, pushing you, to give that extra push. So let it carry over into your life also.
And that's such valuable advice, because a lot of people think that a fitness trainer is just there to make you look good, to give you the guns, to give you the six
Yeah.
pack. And it's not only about that. And I always say exercise should be fun. You should be moving.
Yes.
And you've said it as well today. And you should find a trainer that you can relate to, because you're spending a lot of time, 2-3 hours a week. That's about 12 hours a month with this person.
Uh-huh.
So it needs to be someone that you can actually work with.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure every trainer will also tell you that there are clients that they really like and clients that they didn't enjoy working with. And once you two don't enjoy each other, not that you just don't like each other, but if you just don't click, that person also, in the days that they don't feel like coming and they think to themselves, oh, now I have to sit with this guy again. And so always try and build a good relationship with somebody. It really helps in the long run for your clients' well-being also, because then they look forward to spending time with you. Even though they know they're going to die, they know they're going to enjoy, they know they're going to at least have an hour of enjoyment with you.
But now you say this, and there are those days where there's clients that you don't get on with. What should I look for if I'm an everyday athlete, a weekend warrior, and I just want to keep fit? What should I look for when I look for a personal trainer? Because so many people say they struggle to find trainers, they struggle to find the right fit. What are the questions I should be asking when I meet with a trainer?
So first of all, the consultation is very important. I have people, they phone me up, they're like, oh, can I start Monday? And I'm like, listen, we got to meet first. We're going to first see, like, do we get on? So the original energy, feel that out when you meet a trainer. And then look for questions like, you got to ask about your history of training. That's the most important thing. And so he can suss out where you are, what's important to you, what you enjoy, what you don't like doing, where you struggle. That's the sort of questions your personal trainer should be asking you. And then secondly, like, they should be asking you, especially when it comes to women, they got to be asking you, and I get real deep with this because people don't take it very seriously. Like, sort of questions that to do with hormonal balances with women, because you get some women, they train and they're like, why am I not losing weight? And then 2 months down the line, you find out, oh, but you're using a birth control. And women struggle to lose weight and that stuff. So when it comes to training women, especially, I get very personal. And if they don't like that sort of questions, then I sort of think to myself, are we going to get along? Because it does become, you must remember, the first name in personal training is personal. So we need to get a little bit into a personal space to sort of try and suss out where you are so we can get you the best results for the money you're paying for. So yeah, so sort of look for those questions, most important, when they ask you about your history, your background, your training, and especially if you're a woman, make sure your personal trainer cares about what's going on inside of your body also, because that can be a big effect in your results. Because like literally, I've had a few clients where we found out this person's on birth control. She went to the doctor, switched up her birth control to something that has a little less estrogen in, and 2 months further down the line, this woman was showing amazing results. Because for the first 2 months, we were like, what is going on? Why aren't you losing weight? You're eating healthy, all this stuff. And I started thinking, no, this woman is lying to me. She's not eating healthy. And then we found out about the birth control. And then we're like, and these are just lessons I've learned all along the years of training. So they're very important. So make sure that the personal trainer is asking you personal questions, and make sure that obviously you have a good energy and you have a good vibe amongst each other.
I have to tell you, you're the third trainer on Fitness Friday Live that actually are, and a male trainer that's asking those questions of women. And I've been to numerous female trainers and they've never asked any of those questions like menstrual cycle, hormone balances, any of those things. And I just have to compliment you and all the male trainers out there that are becoming more conscious of women's bodies, the way we move, the way we react. And well done to you for researching that and sticking by your clients and getting to the answers. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. And I was actually thinking about that. I did a speech on Women's Day about the menstrual cycle and your training, and how it can tie into each other. And there's certain times in a woman's menstrual cycle where her body's very, very sensitive, and you have to be mindful of that. Because, like, if, for example, you have a client that's doing strength training with you, and I have a lot of clients doing strength training, and she is in that phase of a cycle, I can't expect that woman to go hit her personal best on squats and deadlifts because her body's in a very sensitive phase. So we have to be very mindful of that. And you got to be also, as a male, you have to be also very understanding, because some women take it it's a bit easier on them, and some women it's a bit harder on them. So if you know this is your client's phase, and she's not feeling well and she cancels before time, she's literally been sitting there trying to push herself to come, and she's like, I really can't do it. I really can't do it today. Try and be sympathetic towards that, because like we as men, we don't have periods. So we gotta be sympathetic. And we get a lot of trainers nowadays. It's like, I'm charging you, and come on, like, guys, just be a bit more understanding. They'll appreciate it more. So yeah.
That's amazing. I've got goosebumps because that is so understanding of what the struggles we face every single month as a woman. Thank you so much and thank you for being brave enough to speak about it on Fitness Friday Live. And I know you've got clients in the next couple of minutes. So we have to do this quickly. When can people catch the new season of 5 Color Fitness on Supersport?
It's coming on Supersport from as soon as next week. And guys, it's going to be amazing. I've actually brought something, and I've been working with amazing people on the show, including you. I've trained with Jessica Naylor. I've trained with Christian. Absolutely awesome, guy. I had so much fun when I was shooting it. And I brought a couple of things to the table that I haven't brought in the first few seasons. So look out for that. Something exciting. Something, if you've been following me on social media, it's something down my lane, because people know I like to do a lot of box fit. So I'm bringing that into the season. It's going to be absolutely fun.
And it was a great workout that we recorded together. Thank you. I felt it.
Yeah, no, that was awesome too. Yeah, awesome.
And then how can people follow you on social media?
Just Anver Alexander _PT. My surname _PT. I don't use Facebook much, so don't. If you try to ask me a question on Facebook, I'll probably reply a week later. So hit me up on Instagram. I'm always active on there. Anver Alexander _PT.
What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to post it in the comment section down below on Facebook and YouTube, so that anyone that's watching this can go and follow you on Instagram. And it was really great chatting to you. I want to have you back on Fitness Friday Live. I know we'll probably end up another couple of seasons together for 5 Color Fitness with the team from Fitness Active. And I know you've got a busy day ahead with clients, so thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for having me, Liezel. As always a pleasure seeing and talking to you.
Oh, thank you, Anver, and we'll catch up real soon. Thanks so much.
Okay, thanks so much, Liezel. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
That was Anver Alexander, who you can see on the new season of 5 Color Fitness on Supersport, brought to you by the team from Fitness Health Active, doing incredible things, uplifting the fitness community. And Anver is incredible. This is the second season that I've worked with him, and I've been following on the social. His contact details down below, and he's really just inspiring. I know we touched on a few topics. We couldn't go into in-depth details on everything, but please reach out to him, asking those questions that you're struggling with when it comes to your health and your fitness. And if you've got any questions about your fitness journey through the festive season, he'll really be happy to answer it with you. We're going to be taking a break over the festive season. I'll be back with Fitness Friday Live in January again. We'll have a few recaps, reruns over the next couple of weeks, and I look forward to just interacting with you. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel at Liezel Online. Please let me know in the comment section below if there's anyone that you want to see featured in the new year on Fitness Friday Live. And I look forward to joining you after the festive season. Stay in touch. You can catch me at Liezel Online on all the social media platforms. Have a safe festive season.